This is Carl at National RV Detroit. I'm going to walk you through this 2016 Jayco hybrid trailer, model number 16 XRB. So this is not a floor plan, this is a how-to video, so I'm just going to show you some of the features, okay? Obviously you have the fold-out tents on it, the fold-out beds. This one has a power awning, okay, with a LED strip in it. You have scissor type stabilizer jacks. You have some regular AC power, and this is a TV hookup if you want to put a TV out here. That's your dump hose, plus you have some cranks here, your stabilizer cranks, and then you have another one which would be for this power tongue jack here. If it happens to fail, you can pull this plug out of the top and use that small crank to crank it manually to get yourself out of trouble. Okay. Of course, another fold down bed. 2 LP tanks which are full. Deep cycle marine battery, which is new. These are your water hookups here. This is the city water hookup, the most common way to get water to the trailer. If you're camping someplace that doesn't have city water, you could pre-fill the fresh water tank right here and then use the onboard pump to pump the water. So you still have all the plumbing, just like as though you had city water. You just be pumping it from the tank. Of course, if you have city water, you don't have to worry about the tank or the pump or anything like that. All right, these are service panels for the refrigerator. You don't really have to deal with that. This is your furnace vent. This is the water heater now. It works on gas. So you're really going to have to read the lighting instructions to get used to it. But basically, you're going to go to pilot right here. It's on pilot actually. So you can depress this here. And you're going to light it with a long neck lighter. So this is just a pilot light. After the pilot light lights, you just hold this down for another 30 seconds or so till the thermocouple heats up. Then you go to regular temperature. It would be like this. Okay. We'll switch it back to off for now. Okay. And then of course you're going to keep it on warm basically. You can go hot with it, but most people just leave it on warm. And this is where you drain it from right now. Right here, I mean. That's just a nylon drain plug, so you can drain it right there. Okay. Your gray valve is here, right there. Gray tank valve. Your black tank valve is back here. Okay. This is an outside shower. This is a cable and satellite through. This is your black tank flush right here. So after you dump your black tank, if you choose to, this is at the dump station, you choose to, you can put the hose at the dump station right on here. Like it says on this sticker, leave the black tank valve open. You turn it on, it'll spray the inside of your tank out, help flush it out, and it'll clean off your sensors so you get a more accurate reading, a good reading when it comes to the level in the tank. So that's if you have a working hose at the dump station, then I would highly recommend using that. You have a 30 amp cord. It's either 25 or 30 feet, and this one retracts into the trailer itself. We also give you a little reducer like this to reduce it down to a regular 20 amp plug if you need to. I put a tire rack on here for you. It was just laying inside, but I scrounged up the parts and put that on for you. Always remember to inspect your roof. So generally the rule is every 60 or 90 days, or once in the spring, once in the fall, whatever. Go up there, look around, make sure that all the sealant on the roof is good. Make sure there's no cracking or separation, or make sure there wasn't any damage by low branches or road debris that damaged your roof, anything like that. Okay, that should just be part of your regular maintenance. Okay, so as we come in here, this is your power converter right here. So this converts AC to DC power as long as you're plugged in. You see you have regular AC circuit breakers, 110 AC right there, like you'd have at home, and they're all labeled. Then the power is converted to 12 volt DC on this side, so you have 12 volt fuses. and they're all labeled. This is also a battery tender, so as long as you're plugged in here, it'll always it'll sense how much energy your battery up front needs. That's the battery on the tongue, and it'll keep it charged. So it's a battery charger. So when you're pulling down the road, your tow vehicle will charge your battery, and then when you're plugged in, this power converter charges it. Okay. This is your LP detector. This does LP and carbon monoxide, I believe. Let me look here. Yeah, so it does both of them. It should always be green like that. If it's not green, get it serviced. Okay. This bed I have opened up for you so you can see it. Your water pump is right here. So that water pump would be used to pump water out of the fresh water tank. If you don't have city water, it's also used to winterize the trailer. Your battery's charged, and then your levels. Okay. So we have that. Your lights here, your power awning switch is right here. Make sure you never leave the awning out unattended. If you're not going to be at the campsite, roll it in. Okay, this is your microwave. Obviously works like any other microwave. Your range hood, remember, well anyway, this is your range hood. It has a fan and a light. Okay, your cooktop, you're just going to turn it to light and then light it with a lighter. 2-burner cooktop. This will jackknife. Actually, it turns into a bed, I believe. I think. Yeah. I can't swear 100%. I didn't prep for this trailer, but I think you can just remove the cushions and use it as a small bed. This one right here, you can drop the tabletop down onto these cleats under here, and use the back cushions to fill in the empty space and turn that into a bed also. And of course, your fold-down bed is here. This is your antenna on the roof, so you crank it up and down. Make sure you always travel with it in the down position. Okay, this is your thermostat here. To turn it on and off, it's right here, and then to set your temperature, it's down here. Let me show you right there. So you're going to click this to the left to start it, like that. I don't know if you can hear it kicked on. It lights automatically, but I'm going to shut it off like that. You want to hear that clicking sound just like that. So I shut it off. As soon as I do that, the flame goes out, but it'll still cycle through till it's done and then shut off. So keep that in mind. It makes 3 attempts to light, and it always lights within those 3 attempts. If for some reason it didn't, you can, while it's still running but not lit, you can click it off and click it back on, and it'll start the lighting cycle over again. So that's good. You have some sound here, TV hookups here. Okay, this is your refrigerator, and obviously it's a gas absorption refrigerator, so it works on both 110 AC and on LP gas. The way to run it normally is on auto. Auto means it automatically seeks out electricity. If it can't find it, it'll automatically light on gas. Or another way to look at it is if you've got it running on campground electricity and you're going out to an adventure for the day and everybody piles in your vehicle and takes off. Well, it's a hot day and an hour later the power at the campground goes out. Well, it'll sense that and it'll automatically light on gas for you, so you don't spoil your food. So auto is the best way to run it. Of course, that's just on and off. The only other thing to know is this thing here is a thermistor. The thermistor is actually on the end of that cable there. The higher you go with it, the cooler it is in the refrigerator. So you'll basically want to keep it as high as you can push it up there when you're using your refrigerator. Sometimes if it's getting cool out, you could back it off, but generally speaking, you're going to have that up as high as it goes. That's called a thermistor. Okay, your controls are on your air conditioner, of course. And your bathroom works like all RV bathrooms does. It's got a sink and a shower. It has a GFCI plug. All the plugs in the trailer, even the one on the outside, are wired to this GFCI. So if you're using something outside and it pops the circuit, you'll reset it in here. Okay? And of course the toilet, there's a flush pedal right here, and you can't use it dry. It sits right over a black tank, right? So you can't use it dry. So when you get to the campground, you put a dose of chemical right in the bowl and step on the pedal long enough to put at least a gallon of water in there along with the chemical. Then you're ready to use it. If you use it dry, it'll smell super bad, plus it can get clogged up. So you always want chemical and water in there when you're using it, alright? Okay, let's see if there's anything else I forgot here. I think that about covers it. You access the water heater underneath the bench seats, right? There's some storage under one of them, and then you'll have like the water heater under the other one, whatever. So that's how you access the bypass valve for winterizing, okay? Okay, I want to thank you for purchasing your trailer here at National RV Detroit. Please remember what I said about inspecting the roof every, couple times a summer, every 90 days or so. And also, right now, this is in camping mode. All the antifreeze has been purged from the system and replaced with fresh water. The water heater is not bypassed anymore. It's in camping mode now, and it has water in the tank, so you're all set. Never run the water heater without water in the tank. Okay? Thank you.